there we go. Hi. Yeah. We'll go with that. I'm wearing some Star Wars stuff. We all could be Yoda. Baby Yoda. Isn't it kind of interesting how actually Star Wars started off in the middle, then went to the end, and the first one was the middle, right? The first one was the middle, then the end. I always liked, honestly, that book with Mara. The Clone Wars, that's what we are in now. It had nothing to do with AI. Well, not in a sense. Wow, I never even thought about that. So in the book, it's called The Clone Wars. It's George Lucas, right? Yeah, George Lucas. So the Clone Wars, right? They made it as it was. They made it like it was a bunch of robots and shit, or people. That's Omni. That's omnipresence. That's omnipresence. Vision. So if you get a bunch of Clone Wars, not in the robot land or AI, but you get enough of the people who think alike by choice, by clearing the addiction to trauma and connecting into source, God, Buddha, whoever you want to call it, building your intuition, your sight. Well, we become the Clone Wars, except for we have different DNA. But the Clone Wars is the same spirituality. And believe it or not, it is by sex. Well, because when we start the beginning and we start creation and humans start procreating and stuff, yeah, people separate, but move to maybe different waters because you're not thinking alike, and well, the world just got really screwed up. But it got better in the same way. Horrifying. And things became harder. So yeah. So the Clone Wars from Star Wars is cloning people to think alike. And not the demonic sense. I'm over that bullshit. So over that bullshit. It's about being creative expression, becoming the creator of your own reality and following Jesus. And no one's gonna like that. And I have to say it again. Christ consciousness is what we think of and what we know, and children's minds matter a lot. So, was it Frosty the Snowman, I think it was? I don't know, one of the songs, it says, Christ was born on Christmas Day. It's in the fucking song, and we all sang it. Pretty damn funny. The world, I think it was either the Winter Wonderland song or Snow White or Snowman Storm. Christ was born on Christmas Day, whichever that is. And they sing it. So that's what Christ consciousness is about. That's why the devil card is Jesus. Not my problem. It's because he's born on that day, and that is karma. So yes. So just to know, I started off with the Clone Wars, Star Wars. Clone Wars basically is to get everyone thinking an omnipresence type of mind. It has nothing to do with AI. Well, we kind of made it to do with AI and being a leap of the fool. But it's going back to the one. It's going back to the source. And that was in Star Wars. I just thought about that earlier. I'm like, Star Wars, the Clone Wars. I've read that book with Mara. And that was like 20-something years ago. Hi, guys. What is it? AAP married Hoya. Okay. Not sure what that means, but okay. Apparently you're Cancer or something like that. Zukim Vlaga. Yeah, I don't speak anything but English, unfortunately. And spirit, however you want to say that. So anyway. So the whole Clone Wars back in Star Wars and stuff like that was literally omnipresence. It's actually kind of fucking brilliant in a way, and I'm probably the only one decoded it that way. Don't mind me. My cards decide to fly all over the place. So yeah, you go back into the one, and that's omnipresence. That's back into God. However your God may be. It's actually a brilliant plan. But yeah, I was thinking about that earlier. I like Star Wars. I didn't like it into the dark part of it, but I like the original. And then I read some of the books. So yeah, I figured I'd wear this, a 3-eye atlas. I'd be supportive in a way. Whatever. Anyways. How is everybody doing today on this great flyby day of Atmosphere Eye? Maybe they'll drop some nice particles and start making more people awake by choice instead of by fighting. Our world basically has become the world of... Hey, hi. This world has literally become a world of what? Rehab, mental health. And what it's supposed to do is bring everybody on the same fucking page. Anybody who's ever been to rehab and AA, we're all sitting there trying to help each other. Pretty funny that you have to go through that to get to the point of thinking about healing yourself and then trying to get back to the world. Love and light. Hey guys, how are you? So yeah, what's up? I'm not unconscious. No, okay. Nothing. I was bored. I figured I'd come in, and then I started having visions of I love you too. I don't know who you are. Well, maybe I do. I know someone who really likes vision. I pulled the vision card. So sure, you can ask a question. Go for it. Please do. 67. When I see 67, I think of Gemini and Cancer. That's what I think about. Please, yes, please ask a question, Emmanuel. Cool. I have no problem with that. I believe we're all born of spirit source and that we are put on this planet to live each life, to figure it out. Where literally it's just choice. Hey, I just concerned about the level of bragging that is going on. It needs to stop. Bragging where? Where are we bragging? Oh, thank you. I try to be cool. Doesn't always work, but thanks. Game bro. How are you guys? But yeah, basically it all comes down to we're all supposed to connect to our higher self and become a freaking medium. What do you know about Pakistan? I don't search anything unless it comes across my feed. It's not that I'm not open to it. I am Aquarius. So is Carrie, February 5th. Same day, 6 years. Was she sent by the evil one? Well, who do you consider what do you consider evil? Because evil to me means lived. What do you know about India? I really don't know a lot. I believe what they're Buddhists. Some people are Brahmin. It looks like it's a beautiful place, though, I will tell you. It's supposed to be very spiritual. The dark tribes. The dark tribes. See, you guys gotta start putting labels, start spelling. Dark tribes, unfortunately, to people who are freaking racist, will consider it one way. Dark tribes, people hide in the dark. Dark tribes, what? To put negative things on people. People do that regardless of what, because people aren't conscious to it. You gotta become more conscious to what you're saying, what you're thinking, because every thought. Gotta understand, we're the receivers. My eyes are open. All of our eyes are open. Some things are a little bit more open than others. It's all about spiritual growth, knowledge, and opening the eyes and shutting up my dogs. Shut up! Oy, oy, oy. Here I thought I'd be able to get away with doing this because they're being quiet. Manipulated liars and deceivers. You know, it makes me wonder about that whole thing. Manipulators, liars, and deceivers, where all receptors and receivers and dark matter exists, and so does negative energy. Who's to say that people are actually in control of their bodies when they are not aware of the frequency and the vibration coming through? And that's why it's important to wake up people, starseeds, remote viewers, tarot card readers, and start teaching it. Because sometimes the energies coming through our minds are not ours. Quit! So yeah. They can't say sorry. They can't say sorry because they're usually not connected with... No, they can't say sorry. Hey, Rowan and Marion, how are you? But yeah. Anyways, I just had gotten that download about the whole George Lucas and Star Wars, and I think it was an offshoot book, though. The Clone Wars. No, I think it was actually Clone Wars. Clone Wars is bringing up omnipresence, Christ consciousness. And then we're sitting there teaching AI. And then, like, who wins out on the AI then? Who gets to pick that, actually? I I guess it would be a partnership about what you do, what you consume, and what you perceive, and beating the beast. I gotta go and figure out what these morons are freaking barking about, because they're driving me up a wall. I will be back in a little bit. I'm gonna go fix my doggies. Bye, guys. Thanks for coming on in.